full of wigs. You brought up do y'all have a Hobby Lobby down there, Nene? Y'all have a Hobby Lobby? Y'all do? Mm-hmm. Because I know they had, when I went in there, they had a whole section of cows standing by on the other side. I just clicked. Mm-hmm. I know I'm tired too because so I don't get bags, but you'll see my eyes sink in this way and I get the puffiness. How you doing, Jessica? Hey, sweetie. Let me wipe the back of this off because why is this not clear? It seems like it's just foggy. It's a little clear, not that clear. It's a little clear. Mm-hmm. It's still kind of foggy. Oh, oh, is that why? It's a little better, right? Thank you, baby. Thank you. How you doing? Big girl energy. Big girl energy. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not been here before, I am Big Girl Energy, SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. I keep showing you how I keep coming back and back. I'm fighting, boy. And look, who is that fighter now? What's her name? I don't know. I see her on a lot of videos. I'm gonna have to think about what's her name. She's a boxer. I can't think of her name, but I see her all the time boxing. Clarissa, 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 Clarissa Shields. That's her name, Clarissa. Look, that's how I be fighting, right? I be fighting my lupus just like that, right? How you doing? I haven't been on YouTube in I haven't been on YouTube in a minute. I saw you real earlier. I'm doing much better. I know, right? I know, Jessica. I know you was gonna be fussing. I'm fussing at you too because I've been missing you. Thank you, baby. Look, I was going to get in trouble, blessed. I hope it wasn't too bad. Did I say her name right? They have an ugly sweater, T-Wama, with a cow on it. Oh, it's probably not ugly then if they have a cow on it, right? You got me looking at cows so different now. I was like, ugh. Look, and then I seen a couple of people, they had a nerve, that's Nene. They had a nerve to put a little bow rat on the cow and stuff. I was like, okay, y'all going too far. Y'all going too far. Thank you. How you doing, Grace? I appreciate you. I wish my camera was a little clearer, but I'm not sure why it's not. I don't know. I don't know why it's not. I would love, at this point, I would love to go to photography school. I wonder if they got like a 6-week class or something for beginners. I'm gonna have to look that up. Right? I would just want to go to learn lighting. And I'm quite sure you can Google it and all that stuff, but I would want to go just to learn lighting. hmm And why the shadows and why the different lights and stuff. And yeah, I know iPhone, but I don't know because they say Android camera's supposed to be really, really good. And this third phone that I have that because they keep on saying my storage is full. This camera on this phone, let me see if y'all can see it. Y'all see how crisp this is? This camera is crisp, honey. This is crisp. This is I don't know what this is. I think it's a Samsung, but I don't think it's an Android. I don't think it's an Android. You see how clear this is? This is clear, right? But this Android, this camera look cloudy. iPhone looks very, very clear today. I don't know why Android is not looking, but this right here, this is crisp clear. This is like a movie. It has one, two, three big cameras and these two cameras on the back. But I think Android has that too. Look, that's the only thing about coffee. It makes your teeth so yellow, right? Thank you, baby. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And I once you get in the habit of drinking, Jessica is in the house. Right. Once you get in the habit of drinking coffee every day, you really, really want your coffee. Right? You really, really want your coffee. 5 cameras. Android have 5 cameras. Yep, because this is one, two, three. This is 5, because I think these two is 5. I don't know if this is crisp clear because it's not full. Like this is not full. I didn't want my cloud to be downloaded on it. So next time I get a camera, I mean a phone, I don't want it connected to the other phones because it automatically try to download on the phone. Hey Andrea, how you doing? Yes, he did. Thanks, Olivia. Yes, he did. I appreciate it. Thank 5 lenses. Right. Right. 1, 2, 3. Right. It's right. 5 cameras, right? Exactly. Is that 5 camera or 5 lenses? I don't know. Apple phone, Apple R, iPhone, and Samsung. Yeah, Apple are iPhones and Samsung is Android. So this probably is a Samsung. Let me see what it says. Do it tell me? This says Galaxy. Okay, but it don't tell me what kind of phone it is. Because this was it's an Android. It's an Android. It's clear. Yeah, the picture quality is clear. I mean, this is bright and clear. Mm-hmm. It's showing all the wrinkles. Yeah, that's what it is, Nene. A S24. Yes. How you doing? Hey, Olivia. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jessica. I feel so much better. As you can see, I'm much better at saying complete words without coughing. So that's a plus. The coughing was the thing, right? Then my chest had started hurting and then a slight headache. So I was like 2 minute symptoms was showing up at one time. And then I couldn't get my mind straight. Right? I couldn't get my mind straight. Yours is 27. Yours are S instead of 24, it's a 27. Okay. Okay. Right. That's what I want. I did not want another iPhone. Thank you, baby. I am not. I don't have no little kids. When I was younger, we used to have for Halloween, kids used to come over and look how life has changed. Because when I was small, kids used to come in the backyard. The parents used to buy bags of apples, put it in the little tin pan. We used to bob for apples. Then we used to pin tail on the donkey. Then we had candy there. You couldn't dare do no bobbing for apples now. You couldn't dare. I don't care. There is kids, right? I don't care. There are kids. You can't do no bobbing for apples, right? Just the stuff we did. What else we used to do? We didn't go. It was not permitted to go trick or treating. No. If you went trick or treating, you went trick or treating just on your block, because mostly then you knew your neighbors. You thought you did anyway, but you thought you knew your neighbors, so you could go in that area. When we got a little older, my uncles and them used to take us in what we call the really nice neighborhoods to go trick or treating. But otherwise than that, no. I lived in the fan area where they call the VCU area. When I was small, VCU wasn't this big university. It had a couple of buildings, but it's huge now. It's huge, right? What am I using on my? Thank you, baby. Look, it must be coming in pretty clear to y'all then, because it's not coming in clear to me. I use a witch hazel. I use moisturizer. I still use some old school Nexema sometimes too. But I use witch hazel to clean my skin. Hmm. It sounds weird. I know. I know. I'm look, you can tell I have a tooth that's hurting, right? Thank you. Hello, Angelo. Thank you for coming in. Happy Wednesday. We drove our kids to areas we knew. Small town benefits. Yes. Yes. We didn't go where we didn't know. We just didn't. And most of the time, the kids will come in our backyard. My grandma would have jugs of juices, like I said, apples. Then a lot of people, even the apple thing had started getting bad. I don't know if y'all remember years ago the things that they had started putting in apples and stuff like that. And that's one reason people had stopped giving away apples, because people used to give away apples for trick or treat. Everybody used to come home with at least one apple in their bag. Hmm. San Antonio, Texas. My grandma used to have this guy that used to come to her house. I think I told you, and he used to come to the door. We said, "Who is it?" It was Jesse Lee from San Antonio, Texas, right? Or gave the little mini oranges, right? They gave away a lot of fruit then, and then you always had some grandma or somebody, and they wasn't used to kids coming to their house, so they'll give some change. You had people that used to give away quarters. Hmm. They would give away quarters for trick or treat. Hmm. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Lions Pride. How ya doing? Right, the oranges. Hmm. Give you some bobbing for apples, right? I mean, the community would come, and you right there. It was always somebody's house that had a backyard or a yard, and the kids just hung out there. They'll be on their skateboards, they'll be on their bicycles, and we talk about real skateboards in my neighborhood where they made them. They took the old roller skates. They took the old roller skates and a piece of wood, and they screwed it to the bottom of the wood, and they made their own skateboard. We talking about the real go-karts, where in the neighborhood they took the tires from old bicycles and made them a go-kart, right? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hmm. I appreciate you. Thank you. Right. We make bags for babies and sport them. Exactly. We did that. I don't know what other. I think Hosties was a big thing, but a lot of people made stuff. They didn't go out and buy candy just for Halloween. They didn't do that. Mm-mm. No, if whatever they had in the house, you hear me? Whatever they had in the house, that's what they had. Now, when it started getting older, people used to leave baskets on the porch. And once the candy was gone, it was just gone. As simple as that. That was it. But when I was small, it was bobbing for apples. You had apples. You had oranges. You played games in the backyard. You did pin the tail on a donkey, or you played twisters. They had games in the backyard. You just didn't walk. If you went anywhere, you went right in the neighborhood. You better not go out that neighborhood. You went right in the neighborhood. And my grandma could call down the street and see if you was over so-and-so house, or that. It was like that. It was tight. It was tight. The neighborhood started changing. I want to say the neighborhood started changing in the 70s. In the 70s, the neighborhood started changing. That's when the community started changing. Virginia Commonwealth University was getting bigger by a little bit. They was growing. They're a huge university now. They're huge, but you have to remember, they started from somewhere. They were small. There was one little house at first. Then they moved to two houses. And for where I grew up, we grew up in big houses, where the bottom floor, the ceilings was like 18 feet. The ceilings was big. The windows went from the floor up to the ceiling. We had to wash them. That's why it's so memorable. And yet we washed everything. The baseboards, the windows. You had vinegar and water. Yes, no mops. Yeah, no mops. We talked about we cleaned them on our hands and knees. That's what we did at grandma's house. Real cleaning. Exactly. We wiped down walls. I don't even think the little kids even wipe down. They don't wipe down the walls, but we wipe down walls. And when you came in the house, it always smelled fresh. It smelled fresh. If grandma cooked, you have that aroma that she cooked, but you didn't walk in the house and it just smelled like food in your walls and stuff like that. It didn't smell like food all in your walls. How you doing, Mom? You take a break. You have so many people that love. Thank you, Jessica. I am. But you know what? Unfortunately, when you get on this social media journey, this is real talk. When you get on that social media journey, if the house smell like pumpkin bread, right? Oh, I love that. And for me, it's like spice bread. It's pumpkin bread, spice bread. When you get on this social media journey and that's your income, you can't even lose a day. You can't. One day, one day can throw you all the way out like 3 months. For real. One day can throw you off like 3 months. You will have to get back in the algorithm and stuff. I told my sons and my husband, I told my son and my husband, I said, even if I go to the hospital, y'all record me going to the hospital. Record me going to the hospital, honey. Let people know, introduce you to my chat. Let them know you my husband, you my son, and you're coming on, and this is what's going on, right? Especially if you don't know how to batch record and everything, because this is our income. This is our income, right? Right? But exactly. And it's not, because if you come out the hospital and you don't have nowhere to stay, that's why everything is a thinking game. Everything is a thinking game. Everything. When you're moving day by day, when you're moving day, how you doing here for entertainment? You're moving day by day. We really, how you doing, Nakia? Thank you for coming up. It always should be more thumbs up than people in the room. More thumbs up than people in the room. Because people come in the room and out the room. People come in the room and out the room. So it always should be more thumbs up than people in the room. If you haven't got your thumbs up or your daily heartbeat, please come in, get your daily heartbeat or your thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in. Right? Because every day is a learning experience. And you're learning. That's why you see people on here all day, every day, right? Some people don't have no other avenues. They're doing exactly uh, as as much as they can, when they can, how they can. And I know from being sick in and out the hospital how much stuff can change, right? How much stuff you can change. Exactly. Thank you, Bless. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for coming in. Tap, tap, tap. Thank you. I even told them, I said, you record me. I don't have no problem. Even when I go to the hospital, record me, right? Let people know where I'm at, what I'm doing, what's going on. Thank you. Oh, not right. Oh yeah, Jessica, that's right. You don't never have to apologize for nothing. That's why this is a safe place for us to have a conversation, right? It's a safe place for us to have a conversation. I know. I'm just letting you know what I know too, right? I know, and I know what you know. We know exactly. We got to keep on pushing, right? We got to keep on pushing. I told y'all, shoot, yeah, it's up to me now. It's up to me. Right? Don't have nothing to fall back on. Right? If you don't have nothing to fall back on. And that's where y'all can come from, a place of understanding. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right? A lot of people, right? You're not the only ones. Don't ever think you're the only ones. Don't have nobody to fall back on, and don't have nothing to fall back on. Exactly. Right? Yep. Right. Exactly. Yeah, don't have nothing to fall back on. That's where a lot of people at. You know that when just think about it. It's just like the storm that was coming to Jamaica. If you don't think for 1 minute, as much as I love my home, as much as I love my home, if I didn't have a way to get out, I wouldn't be gone. People don't stay somewhere and know something bad is going to happen and stay because they had the money and they just love their home so much. People don't make moves because they don't have it. Because they don't have it, and they got to figure out to make what they have work. Right? Yeah. Anybody else would be gone somewhere. They would have gone somewhere else. They would have got up and pack up. When you tell people to get out, you don't have to tell nobody to get out that can get out. Exactly. That's for real. People that can get out, they are gone. They watch the news just like you did. Okay? Right. They are gone. Those people are gone. They're gone where they need to be. All right. It's the people that's robbing people, Peter to pay Paul. It's the people that's robbing Peter to pay Paul. They're trying to figure it out. And not only that, you got to figure it out for everybody that's around you. Your kids, your uncle, your grandma, papa, all of them. All of them are dependent on you to figure it out. Right? Mm-hmm. That's where a lot of people's at. It's not that people's not working. You have a plenty of people that's working every day hard and still having a hard time. That's what they don't talk about. They always want to talk about the people that don't work, or they want to talk about the people that's not trying. The same thing I used to tell my kids: stop comparing yourself to the wrong group of people. If you're working and going to school, look at other people that's working and going to school. If you're trying to get into the master class, look at other people that's trying to get into the master class or have done it. Okay? If you're trying to go to medical school, go start looking at other people that's in medical school. What did they do to get in there? Why am I going to compare myself looking at somebody that's trying to get in medical school? I'm trying to go to medical school, but I'm going to go and compare myself to somebody that's not working, that don't want to work, that don't want to go to school, right? They don't want to. That's not no comparison. We're comparing the wrong people. It's people out there every day working, hustling, and they need help with food, right? They need help with food. Okay? Yes, they got the lights on, they have the gas and water on, they can pay their rent and stuff, but you go in the refrigerator, there's nothing there. A pack of bologna maybe, or not even no bread, some crackers, something. Okay? They don't tell you about that. They don't tell you. Right? You just don't. They always want to say, well, if you're doing this is what happened. That is not true. That's not true. It's a lot of people at the food bank, in the food bank lines, that's working. That's working. Yeah, you cannot hurt one community without hurting another community and another community. Right? What is the rule? Every finger you point at me, it's 4 fingers pointing back at you. Right. Every finger that's pointing at you, I have what? I have 3 fingers pointing back at me and a thumb that's undecisive. I have three pink. I have three fingers pointing back at me and a thumb that's undecisive. Yes, thanks, Jason. How you doing? I have not really. I have not. I come across a lot, but I have not. I have not. Thank you, Bless. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, this is that point in time where you speak to the person that's in front of you in the chat. If you are in the chat, look, my chat, all of them know, they know each other. Here for entertainment, Stephanie, uh, Bless, we family over here. Sin Sin, Nene, she's smelling up the house. I might try to make me some pumpkin bread. I thought about that, but I like spice bread. I do like spice bread. I would try pumpkin bread, but I like spice bread. Because even for my wedding, I had spice cake. The top layer was spice cake. Lindell, thank you, Jason. Yes, yes. Thank you, TA. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah. Because if you don't need it, it's people in people family that needs it. hmm Some Asian cuisine. I love Asian food. I do. You know, spiciness can mess with your blood pressure too. Thank you. I do. I love Asian cuisine. I love spiciness and everything, but you still have to be. I do like Japanese food, but you have to be careful too. It's high in sodium. Yep, if you have blood pressure problems, that's a problem. How you doing, Linda? Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you. I'm sending love from Virginia. Where are you? Thank you, thank you. Hi, San San. Did you have a good day? Indian foods are spicy too. Ooh, yes. Okay. When I used to drive the tour buses, so I picked up this group, the organization. I cannot remember the name of it, but they put like big canisters of food under the bus. So even though we stopped at a rest stop, they didn't purchase food from the rest stop. They brought the food out. They set the table out. Everybody had paper plates. They got something to eat. Of course, me being the driver, they're gonna feed me too, right? So I never ate couscous before. Whew. Their couscous was spicy. You hear me? Spicy going in and spicy going out. Okay? Spicy going in and spicy going out. How you doing? You been sick since then? Everybody been not feeling well. Like a cold, right? You felt like a cold? I'm loving on you, honey, from Virginia. Right. Yep, I used to drive tour buses. Yes. I told you. I have done, if you've been in my lives, I have done many things, right? That's why I said when you have a conversation with me, I can relate. It felt like the flu. Like for us, it didn't feel like the flu, but it definitely felt something. Like the throat was hurting, and the esophagus was hurting. You know, I already cough a lot, but everybody in the chat was saying they was feeling something, right? I hope you feel better. I did get some Mucinex today. I took got some hot tea, the medicine balls from Starbucks. I got some hot tea at home. Then I have my nebulizer, everything. I've been working on it. Then I really did, Jessica, I really did get some sleep today. Right. Akanisha. 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 Right. How you doing? I'm feeling a little low today, being isolated. Uh, and what will be your piece of advice? I don't know, baby. It's like all of us trying to find our way. We're trying to find our way, honey. Thank you, baby. From India, right? It's like you got to make sure you settle your mind. And hey, BJ Construction, how you doing? Hey, William. Hey, William, baby, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Scorpio, how you doing, Margie? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Like, you know what? All of us make mistakes. All of us do. It's like what we do after the mistake. You know, what happens? That's what made me go viral. That's exactly what made me go viral when I first got on social media. Because I asked the question, after you do something crazy, ridiculous, a mistake, or even to the point of unaliving my oldest son, what do you do now? What do you do now? Okay? What is the next thing for you to do? That's the biggest question. I always say, what do you do? Which way do you turn? Okay, even if you make a mistake, what is the next thing? Do you stay in that mistake? Or do you try to keep pushing on? What do you do now? I asked the person that unalived my oldest son. You already did that. You can't take it back. What do you do now? His life is gone. What do you do with the living life that you have? How do you feel about it? What do you say to your parents? Do you have kids? What do you do? How do you just go eat? How do you sit down and have a conversation? Don't that rumble through your brain? How do your mind work? The same thing this weekend. If they cut off the food stamps and stuff, what do you do as a person? As a person for real. What do you do? When all over the world, you already know it's hungry kids and hungry people, and you got homeless walking up and down the street and stuff. What do you do as a human being? How do you look at your family? How do you look at your kids? How do you feel when you wake up? I don't understand those feelings. I don't understand those feelings. I don't understand. What do you do? What can you say? Where do you go? If you turn off people benefits to eat, people, human beings, people, right? No matter what you believe in, people that was taken from a rib, people that was made in his image. Okay, all of us came from somewhere. We're talking about people, humans, breath that was blown into us, cries, laughter, right? Those people, human beings. And you get up after you done made decisions about people's lives. You get up. Some of y'all can tell the servants or maids or somebody, I want breakfast today, 2 eggs over easy, some wheat toast, little butter, a cup of coffee, please. What do you do? And you'll sit down at your table and eat your food. And somebody can't even go to the grocery store. What do you do? It never come across your mind? I just don't understand. I would love to know. Hey, baby. Hey, Emma. Hey, sweetie, thank you. I don't know. What do you do? What kind of person do that make you? If no breath was in your body within the next 5 minutes and your day come and people come in, what would they say about you? Your last acts. What would they say about you? Because no matter what you believe or anything, it affects everybody. What you do affects everybody. People can say all they want to, oh, I mind my own business, blah, blah, blah. Your business going to mix up with my business, honey. Your business is going to mix up with my business. Let me tell you how. If you had a store, if you the person that drive the truck to the store, if you the person that pack the truck, that drives the truck to the store, if you the person on the forklift that gives the product to the person that packs the truck, that drives the truck to the store, okay? If you the person, because of everything that's happened, that don't go to work, and you the person that get the stuff ready for the person with the forklift to drive the stuff to the person that packed the stuff that gets on the truck to come to the store. And guess what? You open the store and nobody's there. You open the store and nobody's there. So then what you going to do? The date is already on the food. The food is only going to last but so long. You got fresh stuff that's only going to last by so long. So then you got the pickers that pick the stuff, your vegetables, your oranges, your bananas, your fruit, your apples and stuff like that, to pack the stuff for the people that bring the stuff to the store for you to sell, and there's nobody there. So then what happens is you're going to order less stuff. And because you order less stuff and the demand is there, the price is going to go up. Then what's going to happen? Because people still going to be hungry. Mothers still going to have to make decisions on how to feed their children. Rent still got to be paid. Electric got to be paid. Gas got to be paid. Water got to be paid. And you still think it's not going to touch you and affect you? You really think so? Do you think so? I'm going to tell you, one time I took the kids to the state fair. And I came back home. I was riding the bus. I didn't have a car. I was riding the bus. I came back home and I saw the lights on. So I took my time. I walked up the steps, saw the lights on, stuck my key in the door, twisted the door open, and peeked in. I didn't see nothing wrong at first. I didn't see nothing wrong. I went into every room, checked the room, because you know the safety precautions, looked under the beds, opened the closet door, went in the bathroom, everything. Fine. Everything looked good. The little money that I left on the coffee table was still there. Yeah, back then, you know how old this was, because I had a coffee table. People don't have coffee tables no more. Still there. But I know I didn't leave all the lights on. I know this without a doubt. Okay? So I looked around. My oldest son that's no longer here, he was a baby. And he asked for something. Said, Mom, can I get this out the refrigerator? I said, yeah, oh my. He went in the kitchen, opened up the refrigerator. Mom! I'm like, what's going on? All the groceries was gone. You hear me? All of my groceries were gone. They didn't take the money on the table. They didn't go in my room. They didn't take nothing. Coats, shoes, nothing. Nothing. They didn't take nothing. They took all the food. Now, this was years ago. We wasn't in a government shutdown. Nothing. Nothing. It was some people that was hungry. They were hungry. They didn't come to harm me. They didn't come to take my stuff. They came in when I was gone. And they took every piece of food out the refrigerator. They took all the canned goods out the cabinet. We didn't have nothing. We didn't have nothing. We didn't have nothing. Now, this was years ago. What do you think going to happen then? Now, years ago, we're talking about years ago, this is something that happened to me. Years ago. We're talking over 50 years ago. Okay? Over 50 years ago. Okay? I had Big Mama, Grandmama, my mama. I had Big Mama. You hear me? I had Grandma. I went to my phone call. Grandma, I ain't got no food. And I didn't have a paycheck for another 2 weeks. Okay? Grandma. These kids don't have that. Grandma came and make sure her and her baby was okay. Food and everything. Locked the door, put an extra boat lock. Do you know what a boat lock is? I'm talking about a boat lock. Grandma boat lock our stuff. Okay? Put the little thing over the window so nobody could climb in the window because I'm independent and I wanted my own place. Because what Grandma really wanted to do is scoop me up and bring me home. That's what Grandma really wanted to do. Okay? But she didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. She just came over in a station wagon. Right? The real station wagon. The brown one. That's what she did. She came with the brown station wagon. Okay? And groceries. Yeah. And everybody in the neighborhood like, what happened? What happened? You know somebody in the neighborhood knew what happened. You know. They helped me bring the new groceries upstairs. Probably the person that took the groceries was one of the people that helped to bring the new groceries upstairs. For real. And I locked my door. Yeah, Grandma didn't leave until everything was secure. That's what she did. Okay? So you know it had to be somebody. And then just the thought of it. Just the thought of it. Because I was already feeding kids in the neighborhood. Because I was the person that didn't go nowhere. So when they wanted to go out and stuff, their kids would come to my house. And only thing I knew how to make really good was spaghetti. And the kids would come over to spaghetti and we sit in the living room. I never asked anybody. Kids show up and they didn't go home. They just stayed. That's how it was back then. And they didn't even have to ask. They probably just at the bottom of the steps saying, going up to her house, going up to her house. And kids would just come there. I ain't see them till the next morning. I was already doing. That's how it was. How you think it's going to be in 2025? People still going to work and they come back home and no groceries. Or they getting groceries out their car. Or grandma got a little bag. Okay? How you think it's going to be? If Walmart already making the announcements in some places that they're not going to open the door unless you call the order in and already paid for it. Come on now. Come on now. We humans. They say everybody that comes into my life is 45 and up. Come on now. Come on. Y'all know better. Y'all know. Okay, we don't even have to say the words. Come on now. We're not talking to teenagers. We're grown folks. Come on now. It's going to affect everybody. And I don't know if it's affect or effect. Whatever one, whoever the English major is, put it in the chat. Affect or effect. It's going to affect everyone. It is. You think you over here and it's not going to bother you. And you know what? The other thing is, the people that thinks it's not going to bother them, they be the main ones. Let's stop. That have kids that's going to deal with the kids that it's bothering. It's affect. Thanks, Linda. Affect, right? They y'all kids will be what you gonna do when your child bring kids home? You gonna say they can't eat? What you gonna do? Kids will be staying over your house. You're not gonna feed them? Your kid, your sweet baby, your sweet baby that you raised to be loving and caring, gonna bring people home and say, Mom, they don't have nothing to eat. What you gonna do? Can so-and-so eat with us today? We got a plenty of food. And what you gonna do? Right? What you gonna do? Feed them. Exactly, Latanya. What you gonna do? How would you even deal with yourself if you say, hey, baby, hey, T-Money, y'all okay? Baby, right? What you gonna do? No. You know how your child gonna look at you. But, Mom, we got a plenty of food. What you gonna do, not feed them? You know, us real moms, we're gonna feed it. We're gonna feed them and give them a sandwich or something to take with them, right? Whether we have a little bit or a lot. You can't say it's not going to affect you. Okay? It will. Especially if you got kids. If you have kids come over other people's kids' house, right? You might have that one friend that tell your daughter or your son everything. And what your son going to do? Go in the refrigerator and pack them a little bag. And you go in the closet or the pantry and you go look for something, your son then gave it away. It's going to affect you, baby. Right? It is. It's going to affect all of us. It will. If it doesn't do nothing but raise prices, it's going to affect us. It will. That's right, Glenda. We're going to feed them. Right? So argued. I didn't get all of them, but I got a good majority of them. Like what's popular. Right? That's what we're going to do. Yeah. I don't even like oodles and noodles. I don't like oodles and noodles. I know a lot of the young people like oodles and noodles, but I don't like oodles and noodles because that little pack thing is so filled with sodium. It's so high in sodium. Right? You're going to have so many people eating that because it's cheaper to eat and you can give them something. But it's so high in sodium. It is. It's so high, in sodium, So then, like we was talking about last night, a lot of the kids, they don't like this. They don't like that. They don't like this. They don't like this name brand. They don't like that. It's going to be harder for the parents children are like that. Then the kids that are allergic to certain things. I'm old school. I can do peanut butter and jelly. I can do crackers. I can eat chili 3, 4, 5 times a week. I can make a sandwich 3, 4, 5 times a week. In fact, to tell you the truth, we can get a big thing of pancake mix. I can eat pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Look at me. I like bread. Look at me. I love bread. I can eat rice all day long. Is that the best thing? Of course not. But I could survive. I could survive if I have to. I can eat pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can. I love bread. I can use pancakes as bread and put bologna and cheese between it. I could put peanut butter and jelly between pancakes. I can use it. Look at me. I can do that. Right? I can survive. But what you gonna do with the kids? Hey, Philip. Right, I can eat certain things to survive. It's not going to bother me. It's not going to bother me. It'll bother the generation under me, and the generation under that, it will bother them. Yeah, but it wouldn't bother me. I can eat applesauce every day for real. Hey, baby. Hey, Carlos. Thank you. I'm not ignoring y'all. Okay. I see all of y'all names. Right? Right. Bless. I can eat oatmeal every day with milk or without milk for real. And if you want to be for real, I'm from Virginia. I can eat grits every day. Sugar and grits or salt and pepper and grits. I can eat it every day. I can eat it soupy or I can eat it thick. I can. Thank you. Thank you, Lions Pride. Loving on you, baby, from Virginia. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm from Virginia. Where are you from, baby? Put in the chat where you at. Right, Sylvia? Sylvia, right? I love grits. Right? I love grits. I can eat grits every day. I don't know if my granddaughter could. Right? She might can eat oodles and noodles. I'm not a oodles and noodles thing. Right? I would figure out a different way to eat oodles and noodles. I really would. Mm-hmm. Right? Right? Sugar and grits? You say yes. Now and it's two different one household, two different people. My husband in front is from South Carolina, okay, Hampton and by way of Hampton, okay. I was born and raised in Virginia. He's a salt and pepper guy, okay, and I'm a sugar girl, okay. He's salt and pepper, and I'm a sugar girl. Now he's 78. He done seen this before. He's not really worried about himself, just about the kids. That's who he's worried about, right? He's not worried about himself. He done seen this before, okay? He's worried about the kids, okay? Thank you, baby. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, always supposed to be more thumbs up in the room than people. Come on, don't forget to tap that screen. I appreciate it. We are almost where we need to be. We need to keep on tapping. I appreciate it. If you haven't got your daily heart meat, please get your daily heart meat. But you know what? I'm grandma. Look, oodles and noodles, right? And sugar and grits. I'm a sugar and grits girl. I am. If I had to, before I put salt and pepper on it, I would just do butter. I would just do butter if I had it. If I had it. Right. I have enough, if we want to be really transparent, I have enough stuff in the drawers in plastic bags to be able to season any grits that I have. You know how when you go to places and you grab the honey and the salt, the pepper, the butter, the ranch dressing packs, the honey packs, all of that. I have a big old thing. Have y'all been to my page? Have y'all been to my page? Have y'all seen any of my videos? Give me a thumbs up if you've seen my videos. Because if you see my videos, you would know I don't throw nothing away. I don't. One of my viral videos was, do not throw away them old wigs. Okay? Right? Repurpose them. I'm not the person, I know. And I double bag it so it won't bring no ants or anything. I don't throw it away. Thank you, baby. I don't throw anything away. How many of y'all have one of them drawers that everything in it? Plastic bags, forks, everything that you have picked up. I know we should clean it out. I thank goodness it's cold. I don't have no problem with ants right now. Right? Exactly. Yellow or white what? They got yellow grits? What's yellow or white? Because it's not a lot of people that like. You got the right plastic bags. I got Family Dollar bags, Dollar Tree bags, Food Lion, Kroger, everything. You know what? I could almost do a competition. Who have the prettiest bags? Right now, I'm going to have to go with to go carry out far as the prettiest bags is Chili's. Chili's. If you ever had to go from Chili's, their bags, you feel like you want to keep them. You don't feel like you want to throw it away. Mm-mm. You have two. Mhm. New LA, New Iberia, LA. Hello, Philip. Philip, did I say that correct? Philip, I wish you had a profile picture. Thank you, Michelle. It's tea time. I'm going to have to. You're going to have the hibiscus. What I did. That's what we'll start doing, Linda. We'll try a new tea, right? We could do that together as a family, right? Tea is better than coffee. I did parsley tea with netta tea, Nettle, that I got from the herb store, Okay, then in boiling it, I put honey. Okay, now it's different kinds of honey, which I'm going to. It's one honey that starts with an M that I have to order. That's supposed to be better for you. Okay, but this is local honey that I'm using right now. Now, once I let it steep, thank you, Bless, thank you, EC. Okay, thank y'all for letting me know the correct word. I don't mind when people correct me. I really don't. That's how I learn. I don't mind at all. It doesn't bother me, right? So let it steep, not steeping, but let it steep. Okay, I let it steep right here. This jar, this I did order this. Let me take that back. That's incorrect. My son ordered this from the TikTok shop. My husband, okay, he misplaced the strainer. It's a strainer that goes right here. So you can put the real tea without the bag in the strainer and you pour the hot water on and then it drains down. I have to look in the closet to see what my husband did with it. Okay. And then you'll put this top on. But it keeps it good and hot. Okay. Right. Thank you. Hey, so. Uh-huh. Is it good? Yes. It's very good with the tea. It's almost so good that I can make a big jug of it. I can make a big jug. Now, what would make it better? Tomorrow, I'm going to go to the herb store and get the lemon tea bags. I don't want the drops. I want the lemon tea bags. Now, would it be nice if I go get some real lemons? Yes. But I'm going to go get the bags so I don't have to worry about it expiring or anything like that. I'm going to go get the tea bags because you can buy a box of lemon tea bags. Now, if I had time, well, I might just go get that. And then if I have time, I'll see in my shop, can I add it to my own shop, right? Okay, thank you, baby. Right. So, um, right. Now the tea that I'm drinking now, it started off hot, but it's cold now. Thanks, Bless. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, baby. This is the perfect time. It is 11:56, right? 11:56 East Coast time. Put what time it is where you at. Okay? It's going to be very important. Put what time where you at. It's going to be very important. How you doing, sweetie? Right? It is 11:56 East Coast time. I am in Virginia. Okay? Virginia. In a couple of minutes, we're coming up to our reset time. Our reset time is 12 midnight. In a couple of minutes, I need everybody to tap. Everybody to tap. If you haven't got your daily heart me, get your daily heart me. I need everybody to be active. We don't want anybody here that's not active. We want everybody to tap, because this is so important. This is not for a time to be an outsider standing on the gate, okay? And you don't know which way you want to fall. This is a time to come in and tap. You don't even have to say nothing. This is the time to come in and get a thumbs up. You don't even have to say nothing, right? Come on in. I'm going to guarantee you, right? I'm going to guarantee you somebody going to speak to you. Somebody going to speak to you, okay? Now, we're on East Coast time. What I'm about to do is working right here for everybody. New York, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, New Jersey, Maryland, DC, okay, all up and down the East Coast time, okay, everybody that's on East Coast time is coming up to 11:58. 11:59 is the last 60 seconds of this day. If you agree, put that you agree in here, because some people don't agree. 11:59 is the last 60 seconds of this Wednesday, October, right? It's the last 60 seconds. If you agree, put that thumbs up in the chat. Because 12 midnight is not AM or PM. It's midnight. This where we get, right? Right? 12 midnight. 12 midnight. 12 midnight is the new time. It's the new time. It's the new time to get reset. Right? 12 midnight is the new time to get me reset. I need everybody to tap, 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 tap. Share this live. Share this live. Okay, I appreciate it. Share this live out. I appreciate it. Tap, tap, tap. Thank you so much. 12 midnight. Okay? It's midnight. It's not AM or PM. It's midnight. Okay? It's midnight. Okay? 12:01 is the new AM. 12:01 is the new AM. That's your new 24 hours. That's your new 1,444 minutes. That is your new reset time. Each and every one of us have to make it to 12 midnight. I don't care where you at all over the world. You have to make it to 12 midnight. Share the live out for me. Share the live out for me. I appreciate it. Right? Share the live out for me. 12 midnight is our reset time. 60 seconds to reset yourself. 60 seconds to reset yourself. And when you walk into 12:01, you get another 24 hours. You get another 1,444 minutes. You just been reset. You just been reset. You just been blessed. If you make it through that 60 seconds of midnight and walk into your 12:01, you just been reset. Right now, I'm in my reset time. If you can hear my voice, you know I'm in my reset time. Okay? If you can hear my voice, say, I hear you. You are in my reset time. It's 12:01. When I ask you how your day going, you got to say amazing. You just walked into a new 24 hours. I don't care where you at all over the world. All of us make it to 12 midnight. All of us call it in any language midnight. All of us. All of us. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care what complexion your skin is. All of us want to reach midnight. That's 60 seconds of reset. You can say, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. If you bless me to walk into this new day, I will edify you. I will lift you up. Thank you, Lord. right? I am walking in my purpose. I'm looking for my purpose. I'm looking for where I'm supposed to be. It's our reset time. It is 12:02, right? 12:02. 2 minutes into my new 24 hours. Thank you. 2 minutes into my new 1,444 minutes. Now, some of y'all coming up to y'all reset time. Some of y'all coming up to y'all reset time. It's important because some people didn't make it to their reset time. Some people didn't make it to the 12 midnight. In 2019, my son didn't make it to 12 midnight. He made it to 11:59. He was left in that day. His body, his spirit was left in that day. He didn't make it to his reset time. I'm telling y'all, the ones that make it to their reset time and you able to cross over into your 24 hours, do something with it. Do something with it. What you gonna do now? You done walked into your new reset time. What you gonna do with it? What kind of person you want to be known for? What are you doing? Okay? You just walked into your new reset time. If you're on the East Coast, okay? If you Pacific time, your standard time, whatever, okay? You working your way up to 12 midnight, okay? Think about it when you see midnight. You 60 seconds and you are absolutely in a reset time because you're not in the AM or PM. You in 60 seconds all by yourself. Because you notice AM have a whole lot of minutes to go with AM. PM have a whole lot of minutes to go with PM. But midnight only have 60 seconds. Midnight only have 60 seconds. It's only 60 seconds for midnight. Happy birthday, Sandra. It's only 60 seconds for midnight. Think about that. Noon is only 60 seconds. It's only 60 seconds. What you gonna do when you cross over? If you haven't been here before, I'm SheilagreenHall. I'm a lupus warrior, and I'm loving on each and every last one of y'all. Do something with your reset time. I'll see you later. Thanks for joining. Bye.